Amy Kendrick because she's in purchasing and she always happens to save my rear when she orders stuff from me.
I would say Jeremy Jurgen because ever since Melissa had left, there's been a lot that's been bestowed upon him, and with his help and his leadership, coaching abilities, we've come a long way since she's left.
Well, I appreciate Daryl Davis because he has a complete picture of the company and how it operates. And it's always good to work with somebody that sees all of the picture rather than just a piece of it.
Jeremy Jurgen, because he's fair and consistent and honest, shows integrity.
Jeremy Conley, because whenever I have a question about shipping, he's able to answer me just like that, get my questions answered right away so I can make a good analysis on something.
Bob Thomas, because he always comes through for you when I need to.
Mike Long and Gilbert Alvisa, hard workers. Not afraid to take tackle on anything new.
Sharon Wilson, because she's been the best mentor, but just the most awesome person ever.
Hey, Steve Trickstad, because he has taught me so much. It's invaluable what he has taught me. So that's all.
I would say Jerry Robinson. He has to deal with some irate customers from time to time that I think I would be very poor doing at, and I think that takes a lot of restraint and just perseverance to be able to get through those type of situations. I think Jerry does a really good job of that.
Chris Garner, because every time I need help with anything, he stops what he's doing to help me, whether it's to find an order, move product, whatever it is. And if I have questions about how an order's run through, he's got the answer.
I appreciate Keith Rowe because he's always willing to help me no matter what's going on.
I appreciate Keith Rowe. He's always looking over all my orders, making sure everything's getting in and out in a timely manner.
Appreciate TK Butler because I can go to her and talk to her not only some about work, her personal stuff. She has a lot of knowledge. Me and her came in around the same time, along with well, I've known her, I should say, as long as I've worked here, and so I feel like I've grown up with her, and that goes for Alyssa Allen too. It's just there's a tight group there. I can trust her.
I'm really thankful for Melissa Allen. She's been my trainer since I started here, and she's super patient. She knows her stuff. You know, I mean, what else is there to say? She's the best boss I've worked for in my short time on this earth. So.
An employee that I really appreciate that really does an outstanding job every day is Catherine Conley. She gets in there every day. She volunteers for anything you ask her to do. She bends over backwards. She tries to be as efficient as possible. She will help anybody with anything. She goes above and beyond, and she never forgets anybody's birthday in our department. You can count on, if it's your birthday, you're getting donuts.
Nikki Matthews, because she can wear many hats. She has the organizational skills and the brain capacity to retain so much information. And she's terrific at follow through, and she can juggle between art, type, FX. She can answer questions from all different realms that she's been involved in, and she's a great asset.
I really appreciate Royleen Carpenter because every day in and day out, she is my right hand. She backs me up on orders. She's the person that I can give information to, help me keep on track through the course of the day. So I don't think of anybody who better fits being that kind of person for me.
I really appreciate Christy Collins because she does everything with integrity, and it doesn't matter what the job is, even if it's moving the trash, she looks out for the other employee and the best of window stripping.
Keith Rowe is awesome. He always makes sure everything is done and taken care of, and he'll come find you, and he's just great, always very helpful.
Bob Thomas, he's a very good leader, very smart man,
really appreciate all the information he gives me.
Amy, Harvey, and ever since she came in and became part of the art department, I have been very glad that she did, because she has become a great asset to the art department. I really appreciate her work, her dedication, and always on time, always here at the moment, and always does her best in everything she does. That's why I appreciate it.
Norris. It's a very good boss. And the way he is with his employees. I think he's honest and very cool guy.
Sean Cade has taught me a lot. He's a good man to follow. Knows what he's talking about.
One employee would be Candy Kendrick. Awesome at the job she does, always helpful, on top of things, and just a good person overall.
I appreciate Bob Riley because he does whatever we ask of him without hesitation and always with a smile. I appreciate John Benton. He's just awesome. Anything we need, he's there. He does it quickly, without hesitation, no questions. Just super guy. Deb Young, because anytime I call her and I have a problem that makes me feel not quite so smart, she fixes it and helps me and doesn't make me feel worse about it.
I'll tell you this, Evan. One employee I appreciate and why, probably Baker. Her dedication is impeccable. Her attitude's outstanding. She does a lot for the company, does a lot for me, and it goes a long way in here. But hey, honorable mention to yourself. Thanks.
I really appreciate Doug Upchurch because he's always there to help me anytime I've got new projects, programs, things I've got to change to help me get them figured out, worked out exactly to the customer's expectations.
The closest person to me who works right next to me is Gilbert, and he's here with us every day and just does a fantastic job.
I appreciate Sean. I appreciate him because he's fair, he's honest, and he can laugh.
Anthony Tint, because he's got a positive attitude, right? Likes what he does, and brings cheer and joy to his environment.
I'm going to say Sharon Wilson. She is always enthusiastic and willing to help anybody and do anything that anybody asks her to do. She's just a wonderful person to work with. Got a good attitude, just an awesome person.
Wes Wyatt. And why is because he's out there working every night till 6, trying to make sure all of our stuff that we put on at the last minute's getting out on time and get to these sites. He's coordinating with everybody out there and just kind of taking the bull by the horns and making sure it's getting taken care of.
I appreciate Rosie Carry-On upstairs in Catalog Meadows. She always does a great job and she's very busy all the time, and she just does an outstanding job, and she's very accommodating, and I appreciate her very much.
I appreciate Lori Daniel for taking on the task of accounting like she has, and how accommodating she's been, and getting a very difficult job done and learning the method in the fashion that she did.
Shelly Parker. And the reason is because she works very hard to make sure your stuff goes out correctly, and she always has a great attitude, and her attitude's contagious, so it makes your day better with her. So I really appreciate what she does for us.
I like Gerald, Aaron, and Sharon. They always get me out of all my problems when I have questions. They get right on it and help me, and I really appreciate all of them.
I appreciate Maria Garcia because she's always willing to help. You can take her anything. She doesn't get aggravated or upset with you, and she just does it. She's got a team spirit.
I would say most recently John Benton, because he keeps all of our technology running smoothly.
I would say Stephanie Elliott because she's super mega awesome, cool, very efficient, very dependable, and I love her to death.
Diana Ashley. One thing I do like about her is she tries to go from A to Z on following through with her orders.
I say Diane Ashley because she works hard and she keeps everything up, pulling inventory and all of her Princeton orders.
I appreciate Willie so much because she is always there willing to help me with a smile on her face. She's awesome.
I appreciate, let's see if she was in here. I appreciate Donnell because she does a lot of work in here that I wouldn't want to do. And she does it very well and very quick, much quicker and better than I could.
Appreciate Brian Allen for taking on a new job, task that was asked upon him that is really work. It's going to be vital to the company going to the future and setting up the new catalog.
Brad Baker for kind of doing the same thing, stepping up and helping with the Disney project.
I appreciate Jeannie Filkins because she does a very, very good job, never complains, does whatever needs to be done.
I appreciate Mike Melton because he goes well out of his way to help sales and processors, help with getting orders out done right, and he has just great communication skills, and he's just the best.
Daryl. He's my mentor, basically. He used to teach me everything I know.
We'll do a Leslie Donnelly because she's very particular. She's very organized, and she believes in MGM.
Doug Upchurch, because I can call him anytime and ask him a question, and he'll always give me an answer that I need.
Shane Elliott, because he and I work very good together. We're a very one-on-one team. We work well together, and we get along good.
I appreciate Carla Baker because she does a lot of work. She answers a lot of phone calls. When someone needs help, she is there in the nick of time. And she's already won one, Joe Rios, and I think it's time for another one.
Kenny White, because he is dependable and he's always here and he's willing to work with you on anything at any time.
I appreciate Nelson, who runs the CNC. He is the same way. He works ahead as far as he possibly can, tries to get everything right every chance he can, and is not afraid to take anything on.
Wes Wyatt. He stepped up to do what he has to do to try to improve AG.
I appreciate everyone because everybody can do a great job around here. So, I mean, to name one, it will be very difficult for me.
Dave Smith. Because I think he's fair to his employees and he's brought the company a long way. And he gave me a job when I asked him, and I didn't have to go through all the processes of trying to get the job, and I just have a lot of respect for him.
I really appreciate John because everything I know is thanks to him. Instead of take some classes like computer classes, and he tell me everything I know.
I appreciate Gerald Robinson. He was the first one I worked with, and he just took me under his wing and just made me feel really good about myself, and I just really like him a lot.
I know, I zoomed.
I certainly appreciate Chris Bailey. He stays on top of everything, and I think he's doing a very good job, and he's the man when you need something done.
I can't really say that, really, because I don't know, everybody does a really good job, but I really do appreciate everyone around me. I enjoy everyone I work with. So it'd be kind of selfish to be, calling out one person. I really appreciate everyone around me.